We'd like you to meet Joe. Joe is 28, works in an IT department in a bank and lives in a small apartment in the city. Today is Tuesday. On Tuesday at 7 a.m. Joe wakes up in the morning and reaches for his mobile phone. He wants to be online and connected as soon as he can, as he wants to know what's gone on while he's been asleep.
If you imagine the typical life of a consumer, they wake up and they're going to interact, for example, right away with their mobile phone today. A large chunk of population does that. The mobile phone is just right there on the bedside table. Well, our clients want to know about what happens there. And our clients want to know what that means for them and whether that's the right time, if you're a brand, to interrupt and to intrude in that moment. If you think about every moment of the day, it's a moment where a brand or a retailer or a financial institution is thinking about how to engage that consumer, and it's equally a moment where TNS is involved.
Joe sits down to breakfast at 7:30 a.m. He never skips his breakfast. It's important to him that he starts the day off right with a good, nutritious meal.
TNS has a touch point at every moment in consumers' lives. For example, Joe at breakfast wants something that's nutritious, that's going to last him through a difficult day of meetings, that will give him energy until lunch, which he doesn't know when it is. But he also wants something sweet that gives him a sense of pleasure and reward when he starts the day.
It's 8 a.m. and it's now time for Joe to drive to work. Joe loves his car and looks forward to his trip every day.
Clients come to TNS to understand what consumers want from their vehicles. Joe loves his vehicle because a global car manufacturer came to us 4 years ago and did a clinic to understand what consumers like Joe liked and disliked about the vehicles so that they could use this information for creating the perfect car for Joe.
Joe arrives at work at 9 a.m. and starts his day immediately. He is very busy. There is no time to waste. Before he knows it, it's 12:30 and lunchtime. Today, Joe needs to shop for a birthday present for his mother in his lunch hour. He's not sure what to buy her, but he knows she likes perfume and decides that this is where he will start.
Consumers have different needs and wants, and different consumers look at life differently and come from different backgrounds. And on the other side, you've got product offers, in a supermarket all around you in a shopping centres, and that can get very complicated. There is a lot of choice out there, and TNS, by better understanding those consumer needs, we can help them cut through to the real and relevant solutions to them.
That was easy. Now Joe can get back to work for the rest of the afternoon.
Joe's feeling a bit flat and he really needs to decide on what sort of pick-me-up he's going to take, and there are a range of different options and thoughts that go through his mind. The role that we play and how we work through our clients is to really understand at the different levels and the choices that he's making. What do we need to do? Do we look at the price that things cost? Do we look at new packaging? Do we look at what his need is, who he's with? All those different scenarios come into play that we need to consider when looking at how to help our clients.
It's been a busy day, and at 6 p.m. Joe is back in his car looking forward to getting home and relaxing in front of the TV for a while.
We are the expert in customer and consumers. If one company become a real #1 in global, because they need to expand their business in other countries. Other country means they do not know the consumer and customer in that country so well. That means we can support, hey guys, this is the consumer in China, this is the consumer in USA and India. So we can support them in terms of optimize their marketing spend, in terms of investing their marketing expenditure and go to which customer first to become the winning brand.
By 9 p.m. Joe has had his dinner and is back online with his friends. He's sharing photos he took on the weekend on his social network site and enjoying chatting about his adventures.
If you're TNS, you're right there in the lounge. You're right there by the side of Joe. You're understanding his behavior on mobile through passive mobile metering. You're understanding his behavior on mobile through active understanding through our syndicated projects. You're understanding his expectation and his purchase intentions, for example.
One last check of Facebook and Joe is off to bed, sleeping soundly knowing he's had a good day.
TNS is an exciting place to work because every day it's something different.
If you're interested in helping big brands grow, TNS is a great place to be.
We go on the journey with our clients. They've got new challenges, new demands, new issues confronting them every single day.
TNS is large enough, open enough to offer you the opportunity to become the best you that you can be.
If you're interested in challenging opportunities and working in a very dynamic industry, I think TNS would be the right place for you.
The opportunities are endless. It's driven by your own motivation and your own ambition.
It's about being absolutely passionate.
At TNS, we're a driving force behind the growth of many of the largest organisations in this region and also in the world, and that's something that I love being a part of, and that's something that presents so many opportunities for many more people to be part of as TNS continues to grow in this region.